Yeah. All right, so we're here at the gym with me, Nicholas, the dog. No Cody today because Cody had a prior engagement. That's why we're doing the gentle stretch. I leave all the rough things and the hard things for Cody. So what we're gonna do, I got Nicholas with me today. He's eating his marshmallows. We're gonna do some gentle stretches. You can do them at home if you like. Only equipment you may need is, this is a toe strap. You just have a piece of rope that's about 8 feet long. I got this at the 99-cent store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we just went.
When we just went there and got your marshmallows, yeah? So, first stretch we do is in our hips, because our hips are usually a problem. So I have a bench right here. You can use your couch or a table at home. You put your foot right on the couch or table, and you reach on the inside, and you come down as low as you can, and come back up. And you come down as low as you can, and come back up. And you do this about 10 times. And what you're doing is you're loosening up your low back and your hips. Most people that have low back pain is usually because of their hip. And we come on the inside of our leg. Nicholas is doing it too. If you have kids, it's something that you can do around them. And you just do it gently, about 10 times. Then when you're done, you switch over to the other leg. So I'm not going to answer any comments today because I'm filming on my phone and it's kind of far away. And I can't read it from here. Same thing, other legs inside the knee. You just reach down as far as you can gently. And you do it about 10 times. You're working on your hip. Yes, I already said that, thank you. Working on your hip and your low back. After you get done with that, we're going to cross our leg. How about you go hold the camera?
Okay.
Or just back it up. Just push the fan back. That's good, right there. Okay, that was fine, right there. Thank you, sir. So next, you cross your leg like you're in the library reading a book. Just like so. And again, we're into our hip, and we just pull. I grab my foot and my knee, and we pull yourself in. And you just hold it about a couple of seconds. And you do it 10 times. Every stretch you do, you can do more than one set of 10. You can do 3 or 4 sets if you have a tight area. Whatever needs to be done to get it loose. Now, I have one hip that's tighter than the other. Most people do. My left hip is tighter than my right hip. And so you might do a couple more shots on the side that's tight versus the side that is loose. But what you want to do is really make sure that you're gentle and little by little you get your hips loose before we get into our hamstrings. See, a couple people are watching. Old Tex is watching. So, perfect. It was an accident, but my camera angled down and that worked out nice. So, say hi. Oh, even better. Okay. So now, I want to angle down. I'm going to angle that down so you can see me on the mat. You probably just get a good view of my leg and my butt, but that's okay. So we take our strap and we put it around our leg, just like so. And what I do is I push my knee straight and back,
2,
and push it straight. Don't walk around like this. And back,
4,
and push it straight
5,
and back.
6, 7,
And I think Nicholas is trying to keep count, so that works. And what we're doing is we're going to work into our hamstring, but we're getting this area behind our knee loosened up before we start doing our hamstring stretches. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around my leg like that to kind of turn my foot so that it's pointing outwards. And I do the same
2,
position.
3,
Now when I'm holding the rope, what I'm doing is just giving about
7,
a pound of pressure in order to keep my leg up straight. I'm not pulling it hard. I'm not giving myself rope burn. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it around the other direction and turn my toe inwards. And same thing, push my leg straight. And what I'm doing is I'm stretching the area behind my knee. And I'm probably not going to do 10 of these just for the sake of video. And then we just switch. And Cody's not here, like what we do on the exercise. So we stretch and back. Stretch and back. And what we're doing is we're getting our hamstrings and knees loose before we do our hamstring stretch. I'm going to try not to go up and down off the mat too much today so that we can stay in that same position. So we roll out around the outside of our leg to turn our foot outwards. And again, push and stretch. Push and stretch. Push. Just like that. Then we roll it around to the inside and turn our foot inwards. And then we push and stretch. Push with that foot inwards. Now I don't edit anything and I don't use filters, so sometimes you'll see my child acting dumb in front of the camera, or you'll see the dog run across the screen. But that's how we do it around here. Everything's raw. So we're going to turn this around now, and now we're going to work into a good hamstring stretch. Let's make sure we got a good view. So now we're up straight and tall, and we're going to reach forward right to our toe 10 times.
That's my knee stretch.
Right to our toe. And we're getting that middle head of the hamstring. And each time you go down a little deeper. Let your head come down. After you get 10, you're going to come on the inside of the foot. Same thing, you can get on the inside of your toe. A little deeper every time. If you can't get to the bottom of your foot, that's fine. You get wherever it is along the leg that you can. Last part, as you twist, you take the opposite hand and you go to the outside of your foot. As you get better at this, it gets easier and easier and less painful to do. Then we switch. Again, if anything's tight, just do it again. Do it a second time. So we're going to get the other leg right down the middle to start. And then you come on the inside of the leg. You just kind of grab the instep of your foot. If you can't grab it, just start anywhere along the inside of your foot. And then we go to the outside of our foot. And again, wherever you can go, you don't have to grab the outside of your foot. You don't even have to come close, just get it to where you can. Okay, that's everything we're going to do on the bench. So now we can adjust the camera over. There's Matthew Green too. And Tex said he can actually do some of that stuff still. Some of us can, some of us can't. All right, so next thing we do is we set our both knees on the mat. And then what we do is we take one toe and point it this way. What we're doing is we're stretching our inner thigh. So one leg is pointing back behind us. One leg is pointing sideways. And we just lean in. And this gets the groin. A lot of guys have a tight groin.
4, 5.
Thank you, sir. And it's a lot of cause of the back pain. When you get 10 or so, you switch over to the other leg. Again, if you have anything that's tight, like say your groin is tight or you've injured it before, take a little more time and just
Dad,
work on it a little bit more.
I think someone injured it.
You think you injured your groin?
No, I think someone injured
Where's your
it.
groin at?
Like, I think they're growing them.
Oh, okay. So, scooch over so I can use that side. Okay, so our next one is for your adductors, but also your IT band. So you just lay flat. You can bring that around the inside like that. And we just pull it across and back. Try to keep your leg as straight as possible, across and back. And I'm only putting about a pound of pressure on my leg, no more than that. And what we're doing is just getting that IT band and the adductors, the outside of your butt, to loosen up. Your, what do you call it, your battissimo?
You're Batisi.
Yeah. Then when you get done,
I'll fix that.
you just switch it around. Same thing. Keep it straight. And just pull. Let's see if you get a better view. There we go. And just pull across your body best you can. Most of you guys have everything at home you need in order to be successful with this. So now, this is what I've had every guy tell me. They say all these stretches are great, but this is the one that every guy tells me helps their back more than anything. So I'm going to move these marshmallows out of the way, and we're going to kind of face our camera over here. Tilt it up a little bit. There we go. And we're going to stretch our obliques. So you can't see my feet right now, but I'm going to take the foot that's on the outside and cross it in the front. And just like a dancer, I'm going to reach over my head and come back. And reach over my head and come back. And what I'm doing is I'm stretching my oblique. That's whole side right here. But all of our pain for most guys are right here because we don't stretch much and we're not very limber for the most part. Some of us are, some of us aren't. But I've noticed in most adult males is they don't stretch. And the same thing, you get a look at the battissimo again. Outside foot crosses in the front, and we reach over the top like we're a ballet dancer. Boys dance ballets too, sir. Okay? I saw you dancing the other day. So now, we move on. Come back up a smidge so you can see me. And we're going to do what's called wagging a tail. So you take your knee, and I don't know if we can see this well, but you're going to turn it out as far as you can, and turn it in as far as you can. Turn it out, and turn it in. And a lot of people, again, see, you can see it from behind, the hip is where our pain is. So we always want to work to keep our hip mobile. And then once you finish with that leg, we just switch over to the other leg. And again, we turn our hip in and out. In and out. Just like that. And what we're doing is we're making that rotation in our hip. And now, go right on to, I think in yoga they call this the cat.
Yeah,
And we roll
that's
up.
what we do.
Is that what you do in yoga?
Yeah.
And we come down.
Yeah, like
And we
this.
roll up.
Like this.
And we come down.
Like this.
Let's see your cat. Well, that's your, yeah, good. And down. And we roll up. Don't steal my thunder. And down. And roll up.
And then after that cat, you're going to
And
do
back
the
down.
same thing as that was.
We gotta get those hip flexors. If you sit or drive a lot, your hip flexors get tight. So, what we want to do is take a big step out with our knee and just lean in and come back. Lean in and come back. And we're gonna get about 10 of those a leg. Just like that. As we go.
Excuse me, Dad.
You're excused. And then we're going to take the other leg. Same thing. Anyone that's tight, you just do it a little bit more. So if you have one hip that's tighter than the other, or if you've got a nagging hip or back or hamstring on one side, you take a little bit more time and do a few more sets of it. Okay, good. So we got a couple more low back exercises. I'm going to see if I can get in a position where the camera can see. I don't have the camera people today, so we're going to make do. You're going to put your hands on top of each other, and then put your forehead on top of your hands. And then we just raise up as high as we can, and come back down. Hold for a couple seconds, come back down. If you've got a tight low back or a weak low back, this starts developing the muscles in your low back. After you get 10 of those, you put your hands right about shoulder width. You raise up as high as you can, and then extend the arms the rest of the way. We're contracting our back and our butt muscles as high as we can, and then we extend our arms the rest of the way. So you do as much as you can without your arms, and then extend.
Like you're a walrus.
Like you're a walrus. Like you're a walrus that's been eating marshmallows all day, right?
You're like you're about somebody's about to eat from.
Good. One more time. Good. Now our next one.
Our feet is like our whale's tail.
Yeah. We're going to sit on our butt and work on our twist. Our battissimo. Very good. And we're going to work on our twist. So we're going to put one hand on our knee and then twist and come back. And twist that way. Other way. And come back. And we're going to do it 10 times. Keep your feet straight and legs together.
We can do it like this.
Yeah, that's nice. Now you need to move so people can see because you're right in front of me. Good. Then when you get done, you just go to the other leg. Twist and come back together. I haven't been counting how many repetitions we're just doing, but typically you'll do sets of 10 or so. And if you're tight or you want to do something more advanced, you're more than welcome to post your comments, smash the like button, do whatever you want.
Yes, smash that like button, boy.
If you have a better way of doing it, feel free.
We live.
Legs are out straight now. Hands interlaced behind the head. Let your elbows come forward, down to your knees, and back up. If you can't reach your knees, that's okay. You just get to where you can. And this is for your low back, hamstring still. Most people will start and maybe you'll get this far. As you loosen up over the course of several months, you'll probably be able to get all the way down. Now, last part is we just bend our knees just like so, and pull, stop, and pull yourself forward. And come back up, and pull. And we're just keeping our back pretty straight until we get to the end and we let ourselves round down. So keep yourself pretty tall, and let yourself round down. Just like so. This is the last stretch. But what most people notice is that if you couldn't sit Indian style before, that you'll be able to sit Indian style now. This is for, again, this is something gentle that you can do. If you can't do anything else, this is all gentle stretching. It's not aggressive stretching. When Cody's here, we'll do some more of the aggressive stuff. Actually, next week, we're going to be doing a video specifically for stretching for wrestling. And, thank you, sir, I love you. Stretching for wrestling and, one second, let me adjust the camera here. We're going to be doing a little bit more athletic and working more towards a front split. So if you can't do a front split, or you've always been wanting to do a front split, or if you can do a front split and you just want to add to your game, we're going to do that next week with Cody. We're going to do some more specific stretching and strength at the same time for wrestling. So Nicholas and I are all finished now, so if you want to like it, share it, somebody that may need it. This is share it. This is our free gift to everyone who needs it. And that's all. You guys have a good day.
Bye.
Tell them bye.
Bye.